ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಡ್ಯುಕೇಷನ್, ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರೇ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯನ್ ಶಾಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಲಕ್ಷ ಅಂತ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಫ್ರೀ ಶಿಕ್ಷಣ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅವರ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Coming to the national education policy, yes, the education system needs an overhaul, and some aspects of the national education policy are most welcome. For example, moving from the rote system to critical thinking, reducing examination stress in children, introducing semester system of assessment. However, I feel NEP has overstretched its arms by forcibly trying to implement a language policy, and most importantly, by interfering with the schools, the minority schools established, owned, and administered by minorities, as permitted in Article 30 of our Constitution. Adhyaksha, 2 minutes, please. I was interrupted. Principals. Example is the selection of our principals, choice of teaching faculties, staff salaries, etc. So we have to pay for facilities, so we charge the fees. You cannot go to a Manipal hospital and say, I will pay a Bowring hospital fee. You have to pay for facilities. What is going to happen to our ICSE and ISE boards? Is this policy going to destroy them? This goes against the secular nature of our country, which is destroying the very fabric of Anglo-Indian and Christian institutions, which have been the backbone of high-quality education in India for over 200 years. Our schools are patriotic and the strongest guardians of Indian cultural values. Our alumni fill the highest position in the forces, the government, the corporate sector, science, technology. I'm not saying only Christians and Anglo-Indians, I'm saying everybody who go through our schools, even globally. So, this is what I'm trying to say is, let's not destroy a system which already exists. I would like to know what the government has specifically earmarked funds for upgrading not just the government schools and colleges, but how much have you allocated for teacher training, for laboratories, for libraries, for sports facilities, research and computerization of our government schools and colleges. I see there's no specific planned expenditure, and I request the government to please allocate more funds for this particular NEP policy which the government is introducing. A few years ago, I had made in my budget speech to introduce moral science and self-defense classes for girls in schools, and I'm very happy to hear that it is being implemented now. Recently, there was a feeling that the Bhagavad Gita should be included in the school curriculum. Most welcome, sir. But then every religion has its own moral stories and beatitudes. And if that is the purpose, to teach morals, then please add moral studies from all religions, not just one. So, or else it would become religious studies. While saying this, I call attention to Article 28.1, 2 and 3, which does not permit religious instruction in any educational institution maintained out of state funds. Article 29 and 30 clearly outlines. Sir, please, you have to give me some time. I am also a member on this house.
Yes, sir.
Article 29 and 30 clearly outlines constitutional protection and permission to minorities to establish and administer our schools. We must be aware that these are what the Constitution says, and above all, we have to teach our children to grow up in the confines of our Constitution that teaches us tolerance, respect, and freedom of choice for all. The government alone cannot take care of all the needs of society. We have to join together with the government to give a better life to our people. And our Anglo-Indian and Christian community have stood by the government and contributed to the well-being of the people of Karnataka and this country way beyond our numbers. Another issue is the CM announced 300 women graduates to have training in IIM from the SC and ST community. It's most welcome, sir, at IIM Bangalore. Please make that 1,000 and give opportunity to all girls, irrespective of caste, creed, or color, who want to pursue such things. Don't limit it to 3,000. There's a BBMP order passed withdrawing property exemption to schools, which come into effect from 1st April 2022. I request the CM to please cancel this order, as it does not only affect the school, it affects the parents and the children, as the schools will pass on this cost to the children. And to the parents, people are already reeling under job loss because of COVID. Please lighten this burden of the schools and on the parents immediately. Finally, on the hijab, I really want to say I support everyone who has called for consensus for speaking, because at the end of the day, it is our girl children who need to be in schools. Let not politics and religion come in the way of education. That's my sincere request. Adhyakshavre, life is fragile and we have seen it up close and personal in the past 2 years with COVID. People are here today and gone tomorrow. So let's live together in peace, respecting each other and upholding each other as Indians, not as Hindus, Muslims, Christians. I'm finished, Adhyakshavre. Yes. Let not one of us be authors of writing the obituary of secularism in this country. In closing, I wish to tell everyone as Indians, this is our Bible, this is our Bhagavad Gita, this is our Quran, this is our Avesta, this is our Tripitaka, this is our Agamas, and this is our Guru Granth Sahib. This book unites all of us and does not divide us. Thank you.
Sound Secretary.
ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಮೊಂದಿಗೆ.